For the past 10 years, I've been living just up the street from Sunset Boulevard in West Hollywood, California. And some of our friends here, Michael and Shannon, have been to my place and know right where I live, right 2 blocks up the hill from where the old Tower Records store used to be on the corner of Sunset and Horn, which is the Tower Records. When our first album came out in 1992, I went to that Tower Records and found our CD in the CD bin, and we even had a name card on there. And that was a big moment. And around that same year, we also did an in-store performance with Robert Fripp. And there's also a number of clubs in that area where we did our very first performances as California Guitar Trio back in 1991. So we've been playing together for 31 years now. More than And there, do you want to tell the story about the 8121 Club? There's one of the venues we played, which is just half a mile. It's no longer there now, but 8121 Club.
One of our first real concerts was in Club 8121 in Hollywood. And in those days, Paul and Hideo would commute to Los Angeles, and they would stay in my house for about maybe up to 3 months, was the longest period that they stayed with me. We shared a little 2-bedroom house with my wife and my baby, and Paul and Hideo shared a room in the little house. And when we took breaks, it was my job to find us some gigs for the next time we get together. And we did not have an agent or a manager or anything like that. We were all by ourselves. So my only resource to find gigs was, in those days, the Yellow Pages. So I would look up little clubs and coffee shops and whatnot, anywhere where we could play. Even we played in homes for the elderly, the homes for mentally disabled. We played Blind Institute. We kind of offered our music as a service as well.
Yay!
We learned a lot during that time, but one of the places that I found in the Yellow Pages was Club 8121, and I think I went there and dropped off a cassette tape or something, a bio, and we got the gig. So we showed up, and the place was packed full of people, and we were very excited. There was a band playing before us. The band finished, went on, plugged in our things. It was a plug and play kind of gig where, you know, you didn't get a sound check at 4 and then have to wait for a few hours. It was go, plug in, play, and be over. So we go on stage, we plug in our things, we turn around to face the audience, and there was nobody there. They all left. All the people left. So, you know, what could we do? We just replayed, right? We started playing, and I noticed the bartender, it's kind of like the layout, like he was a bartender way there. You could tell he was really into it, and so it kind of gave us a little as at least someone's listening. And then at one point I see him racing out of the place and coming back 30 seconds later with another guy. He brought someone in, and I found out later that was the parking lot attendant. So that night we made some new CGT flags in Hollywood.
And also, another gig we played on Sunset Boulevard, further east on Sunset Boulevard, was at Michael Fisher, here in the front row, owned a coffee shop called The Buzz. And somehow you found out about us, and how did you know about it, California Guitar Trio then?
I didn't even book this thing.
I probably found you in the Yellow Pages.
Parking lot ahead. So somehow we ended up, and we played several times at Michael Fisher's venue, and we became lifelong friends, and he and his wife Shannon have been wonderful friends, and we're happy to have them here tonight. And part of our California Guitar Trio history, and this one is for you guys and everybody. This is called Sunset Boulevard.